Brother Chairman, sisters and brothers, fellow workers, I consider it an honour to be speaking here today to this meeting of Dundee workers, not only as a trade unionist, but as the Labour candidate for Dundee East in the next general election. Represent differences in our ranks are as nothing compared to the bond of commonality that exists between ourselves, all of us, all of our class as working people. Now I start on that note today because who is it? And the Lord, and the Lord, and the Lord. I'm sorry, I can't go through every section of the working class, otherwise that indeed would be my speech. Now indeed, the Duke workers the lot. Yes. Workers by hand and by brain. And we say that because I'm concerned about where we're going. In the last few weeks, we have seen an attack on the trade union movement almost unprecedented in my lifetime. I expect that from Mrs. Thatcher. Expect it. But I also expect representatives of the Labour movement to stand up and answer these attacks on the hard-won democratic rights of workers if they so feel to withdraw their labour. And haven't we had over the last 7 weeks the most scurrilous attack on you and workers? Nationwide, for weeks now, has become an instrument of anti-trade union propaganda. We were the CBI, the Tory party, exaggerating and creating hysterically an atmosphere that the country is on the brink of civil war, almost using the language of the Civil War. Can you remember the lorry driver's despair a few weeks ago? Sue Lawley in Nationwide, interviewing people. She says to the CBI, John Methven, now that the executive of this union has declared the strike official, what, Mr. Methven, in the opinion of the CBI, will happen? He says within a week or 10 days there will be 2 million unemployed. The strike was on for 5 or 6 weeks and there wasn't 170,000 people unemployed as a result of the consequences of that strike. Enters into the fray. She says that workers should not go on strike if by withdrawing their labour they affect people other than themselves. That was it. Now I ask you, if you did withdraw your labour and you affected no one but yourself, you're not a trade unionist, you're a masochist. I mean, you need to be a lunatic to withdraw your labour only in condition that nobody was affected but yourself. That is a prescription for banning everyone from going on strike. You cannot withdraw your labour if that's the prescription that's laid down. In fact, you'd be a lunatic to exercise your right to strike in such a context. Indeed, there have been a few examples of workers. The social workers went on strike a few weeks ago because it was not affecting the economy. They were out on strike for months and were defeated. Where was Margaret Thatcher then saying, wait a minute, hold on, we'll let you have an objective appraisal of the case of the social workers. She wasn't seen, nor was she heard. Nor was she heard. And I want to say to this lady just one